sponsored by Mitts of Virginia. In just a bit, we're going to have a video that explains what Mitts is and does. We'd like to take a moment to thank Mitts and its wonderful staff for all the help in sponsoring Cooking with Carter Season 4. Hello and welcome to this episode of Cooking with Carter. I'm DJ Carter. This is my wife Emily. Today we're going to do a very quick and simple episode. I'm going to do a crab salad omelet. Now, first time I made this, Emily loved it. She said, "Oh, you've got to do a show. It's so good." We're making a couple of changes to the recipe because the recipe calls for eggs. Now, the thing is, Max cannot have eggs and has trouble with dairy products, so we're going to substitute that with egg mates. Okay, it's just basically, I believe it's the yolks, and it doesn't have a lot of the processed stuff that eggs have.
It's the white part.
So what we're going to do?
Egg whites?
No, it's the yolks, honey. Egg whites are a little bit different. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and take the top off the skillet, if you would there, Emily. Sit it on the freezer. Watch out, it's very hot. Okay, heat your skillet to 300 degrees. Okay, let me go over the ingredients real quick. We've got all the way in the front here, we've got light cream, egg mates, crab salad, onion powder, garlic salt, oregano, seasoned salt, and complete seasoning. Now over here on the right hand side, we've got ricotta cheese, we've got a Mexican blend of cheese, and a big old bowl for when it's done. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to start with are the eggs. Now this is a 16-ounce container. Okay. Oh yeah. There we go. No, they don't want me to get into that at all.
I think it has a seal on it too.
No, it doesn't.
No? Okay.
The seal's broken. Okay.
Oh.
Hopefully this is not a problem, but we're going to go with it. This is a 16-ounce carton, which is an equivalent to 10 eggs. So, you know what we're going to go with? 10 eggs, folks.
Bigger the better. That's what our show's all about.
Okay, so nice and slow. Pour that in. Well, there went $3 and some change. That was easy. Alright, so that effectively is the eggs. Okay, but it's the egg substitute. Set that over there on the freezer since we're done with it. Now, what I'm going to do, can you grab the whisk out of the drawer, sweetheart?
Yes.
Going to add about a half cup of cream to that and just eyeball it. Okay. Going to add
It's getting bubbly in there.
crab salad. Now the cool thing about these containers, turn it, squeeze, plop. There it goes, alright? There that is. Gonna take the whisk, press it down, whisk it around, real easy, because you don't want to whisk too hard, okay? You want to get all that incorporated and broken up. Okay. Now, just in case you're asking, this is a 12-ounce container of crab salad. Now, I will say this is Nixon. Actually, I will use a brand name. I don't get any other crab salad than Nixon because Nixon, I found, for this dish, works best. So, plop that in there just like that. Okay. These two things can go on the floor. Yeah.
What better home than on the floor?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Try that again. All right, sit that over there. Hopefully, I won't drop that top on the floor. All right, so now I'm going to, and you'll notice as this starts to work, the Nixon breaks down pretty easily. Okay, as it starts getting fluffy, which it's starting to do, and the eggs are starting to form, I'm going to switch away from the whisk to the spatula. And I'm just going to fold this crab salad in. Got the smell in here. Oh.
Smells like eggs, don't it?
Smells like it, looks like it, hopefully it tastes like it. I've never used the egg substitute before.
I've been using them for about a month and it tastes like eggs to me, but I haven't had real eggs in like a couple years, so I don't know.
Yeah, the last time you had eggs was when we did that Best Scrambled Eggs Ever episode.
Let me get that over there.
Okay. What Emily was just talking about was there's some eggs over here. I got it.
I mean, it's not great with the crease on the bottom.
We'll get that later.
Okay. Now that we've got that, I'm going to stir this one more time. Honey, if you'll open the ricotta for me.
It's still there a little. A little chunk of it in the bottom left.
I'm not really worried about it. That's fine. Alright, so just keep stirring that.
I'm gonna have to get a knife because it's not opening.
Now, with ricotta cheese, you don't want to use a lot because what you will end up doing is you will overpower the whole dish. Okay, so you want to use, and Emily's just going to go around the ricotta dish with a knife just to open it up a little bit easier. Normally there's a little tab on there, but this is not opening. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and season this. I was going to season it, but after I put the ricotta and the cheese in.
Okay. Because we made, what was it, meatballs?
Yep.
And we forgot.
Alright, so that's about a spoon.
Spoon plop right in there.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do 2 of those.
What is ricotta cheese? I've never used it, or I don't think so, anyway.
To me, it's a mixture between cream and Parmesan. Now that's the bowl we were going to dump the eggs into, honey, so you're probably going to want to rinse that. Alright, let me get the cheddar cheese over here, darling. I'm going to go ahead and appreciate that.
Welcome, darling.
No, thank you, darling. Alright. Throw the cheese in on top. Alright. Now, I'm going to do what I forgot to do last, or the episode, yeah, couple
episodes ago.
Season with a little bit of onion powder.
Oh my goodness, that smells good.
A little bit of garlic salt. And just a tiny bit of complete. Now I'm not going to use seasoned salt on this because it has enough of a salt content. And finally, just a little bit of oregano, okay? And all of those seasonings came out to about a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half each across the whole dish, all right? So we're gonna fold this over a couple times. Give that ricotta cheese and the cheddar cheese a second or two to melt in. And we'll go ahead and dish this up. I want to mention that this episode is brought to you by Mitts of Virginia. I want to thank Mitts for sponsoring season 4 of Cooking with Carter. In just a bit, we're going to have a video to show what Mitts is and does. So we'll come right back, dish this up, and have a little bit of a crab salad omelet on Cooking with Carter. We'll be right back. Hello everybody and welcome back. As I said earlier, we're going to talk just a little bit about our sponsor for season 4 for Cooking with Carter. I'm with Richard Baldwin of MITS of Virginia. Richard?
DJ, thank you. I am with MITS of Virginia and we are proud to be a sponsor for this season's Cooking with Carter. MITS of Virginia has been in the mobility business for over 16 years now, and we've been supplying individuals with solutions to their mobility challenges, be it vans, home modifications, DME equipment, or just a listening ear if you have a question. Feel free to give us a call, 1-800-420-6470. You can see us on Facebook. We also are linked to the Cooking with Carter site and our website, www.mitsofva.com. DJ?
Well, I tell you what, he said it all. As you see the poster here, this gives you just a little bit about what MITS is and does. I know this man personally. He's a great friend and now a great sponsor and partner of Cooking with Carter. We are very thankful to Mitts of Virginia and the staff at Mitts of Virginia for all of their help. And as we say every time on Cooking with Carter, the meals we make are worth the wait. We'll see you next time. All right, we're back on Cooking with Carter. Most of this has come out. I wanted to spoon some of this out of the skillet for you. You'll notice over here on the far left-hand side, when it comes to me, it'll be the right-hand side to you. If you look over here, there's a little bit of brown. Don't be concerned. What's happened, the cheese has adhered inside that egg omelet and the crab mixture. So that brown is the cheese just toasting a little bit. You don't want to leave it longer than that because it will burn. Now there's a couple of ingredients in this crab salad when I made it the first time that Emily asked about, should we take out. It has macaroni in it. If you really wanted to be kind of picky and you don't like macaroni, you can pick it out. It doesn't have a lot of macaroni in it, but
It tastes really good, actually.
all of it combined tastes really good. And I personally don't mind the macaroni, but if you don't like the macaroni, then exclude it, pick it out, get a spoon, fork, take it out with whatever you want to take it out with. These last little couple pieces of, no, I
I was
got
going
it.
to scrape it off.
That's all right, I got it. All right. Now, quick cleanup for this. Once your skillet cools, just take your a napkin that's thick and 2 or 3 napkins and just wipe it out first. Warm soapy water. Don't submerge it. Just sit it. I mean, you can soak it and then rinse it out. Really easy to do. Now, what we're going to do is go ahead and let's move the skillet top, and what we'll do is move the skillet over there to the freezer so that we have some room to actually do this. Hang on 1 second. Got to reposition the camera for just a moment. All right. And Max is going to help with hopefully the cord not coming out of there. And watch the side. It's a little hot. Okay. Hopefully you didn't burn yourself there. All right, buddy. Now again, as I said in the beginning of the episode, Max cannot have eggs. Okay. So we used that egg substitute.
Per my request, he was originally going to use egg, and I was like, well, could we try it this way? And he's like, sure.
So I decided to do that. there. Now, I will tell you another thing about this dish. It doesn't look like it, but this dish is very heavy. And it will sink to the bottom of your stomach like a brick. You don't need a lot of it, but it is fantastic. So,
Very filling.
with that being said, I'll try a little bit. Oh my God, that's good.
It really does taste like egg.
It does. It tastes exactly like it. I don't notice any difference at all. You can really taste the crab in there. I mean, like I said, it's a heavy dish, and if you don't want to gain 300 pounds, don't eat it in small portions. But Max, that work all right for you?
Yeah, man, it's a good.
Well, as we stuff our faces and this episode comes to an end, we want to thank all of our viewers and remind you that you can subscribe to this button right down here. Thanks a lot for watching. The sponsors will be added in the description box below. You can check them out. I also want to thank our new sponsor, Bryan Gonzalez of the Gonzalez Knife Company. That's GonzalezKnives.com, or does Gonzalez Knives co.com. Sorry about that. Again, that will be in the description box below. And as we always say on Cooking with Carter, the meals we make are worth the wait. We'll see you later.